A lot of folks are like, well, what about my homestead exemption? Well, the homestead exemption is not a year over year cap. So when you have a homestead exemption, you must file for it, or I'm sorry, you file for it the year you acquire, but you must live in the property on January 1st in order to qualify for the homestead exemption. So when I bought my property, we were supposed to close in December, and I was going to live in my house by January 1st. However, there were some issues, and we ended up not closing until January 13th. I was unable to get a homestead exemption my first year because I moved in and I lived there 13 days after. So you have to be in the house on January 1st of that year. Then there is this 10% cap, but the way the cap works is not a year over year cap. So if I buy the property at 100,000 and the next year it goes up to 200,000, my cap will put me, a 10% cap puts me at 110. So I'm only paying taxes on 110,000 even though value is 200. Now let's say that next year it goes up to 300,000, right? Now, though, my cap, we would all think, is 10% on top of the 110, but in reality is 10% above the year before. So now I'm capped at 220,000. But my taxable value just went up 110,000 because the year before I was paying taxes on 110 and now they have just doubled. So it is not a year over year cap. It is a cap based on the value the prior year. Now, a lot of folks ask about that 65 exemption. This locks you into the value on the day you turn 65. So if when you turn 65, the value is nice and low, that's fantastic. Congratulations. But if when you turn 65, let's say your value is 300,000, back to our prior example, and then the market kind of crashes and the value goes down to 150. You have to go protest the value. Your cap is 300, not 150. Okay. So that is how homestead works here in Texas.